I gotta be honest, this truck giving me more hell than my old truck ever did. So that's gonna be another expensive repair. But what can we do about it? That's trucking. Morning time. How y'all doing this morning? Welcome to a new week, new video. Man, a lot has happened since that last video. That load I had going out east with the backhaul canceled. So I ran a bunch of little short loads this weekend. Didn't record none of that. Then I had this load, which is another silly load. I had a deadhead 120, 30 miles or so. Just to, oh my God, come on, dude. Oh, this little tight corner. Another truck coming up to it. But you had a deadhead like 120 something miles or 30 miles or whatever. To pick up a load, to drive like 120 miles loaded. I just delivered it. Now we headed back home like 250 miles, 280 miles. So it's just been a bunch of running around. I found out my power steering leak is worse than what I thought. The mechanic came and switched, redid the seals and all of that, and it started leaking worse. So now we thinking it's the whole gearbox. So I gotta get home and find a gearbox so he could change. Oh, this road is terrible. So he could change that gearbox as well as that water leak, which is behind the water pump housing, but it's just a bunch of stuff he got to take down to get that housing out to change that one O-ring. I think I got it in my pickup truck, but it's one little simple O-ring, but you got to take down a ton of stuff to get to it. So that's gonna be the weekend deal. That's the plan for the weekend. Get all that done. Try to get another load in. I haven't done much at all this week. Like I say, that one little short load, well, these two short loads, really. When I say short, I say nothing over 150 miles, loaded miles. They are wrong for this road. They need to fix this road. Y'all gotta do better, Houston. It's one of those foggy days. You probably can't see a half a mile. And it's 8:30 in the morning. Thought it would have been lifted by now. At least we get off early today. I'll be home in about 4 hours, 4.5 hours, whatever. Depending on if I feel like stopping or not. don't need to stop for nothing. So I'll probably just ride it straight on through. Got my truck washed yesterday night. It's probably gonna be a mess today because this fog on certain roads, certain spots just have the road wet. Just, you know, plus the truck is already wet from the fog. I gotta be honest, this truck giving me more hell than my old truck ever did. So all of that is coming from right here. This little leak, this little seal, right up in there. And that's the seal that I had replaced this weekend. And as you can see, it's leaking everywhere. I just pulled over because I thought I smelled something. That wasn't me, but I just pulled over to check it and it was almost dry. This right here is where my water leak is coming from. It only drips when it's cold. So long as the truck running or it's hot, it's good. But it's that O-ring right up in there that's shrunk or cracked or something like that. But the mechanic was telling me he got to take majority of all of that off to get that housing out to just change that one O-ring. So that's gonna be another expensive repair. But what can we do about it? That's trucking. That's trucking. That's on operator. Everybody that wants to be on operator, y'all take heed. Make sure that you're ready. What the hell? Hood not closing all the way. There we go. Wind must have caught it or something. I don't know. I don't know what's the deal with this camera. There we go. Well, we're about an hour from home. About to get on down and I was gonna do lights and stuff, but I forgot I need to run the Peterbilt to price that steering box. Well, possibly order one if they don't have it in stock, so I can get that done this weekend. You know, good thing I do have a good mechanic that'll look out for me on the weekends and stuff. So that you know, that helps me with downtime, but it's still the money part of it. Well, what can we do but do it? Let's ride. Well, y'all, we have made it down here to Mariana, Florida. Heading down to Jacksonville. About to check out this coolant leak. I went yesterday and got that steering box. Not coolant leak, I'm sorry, power steering. Got that steering box. Talked to the mechanic, he's gonna put it on this weekend for me. And it is nasty. Yeah, it's nasty. I've been sitting here like not even 5 minutes. Look at all of this drip on the ground already. Got to get a truck wash with a engine wash. So what I've been doing is just every couple hours stopping and checking it out, topping the coolant back off. When I left, it was full. It's right there, so it's not terrible. It's still got plenty in there, but we're just gonna top it off. Gonna do this and go ahead and get something to eat. Take a 30-minute break and get back on the road. If I can reach my power steering or transmission fluid. There we go. You don't use power steering in the big truck, you use ATF. But let me do this. It's gonna be kind of hard to do with one hand, so let me knock this out and holler at y'all later. we just dropped at the tank wash. About to get the trailer washed out for the next load. Like I say, tankers is not like, flatbed reefer. Well, reefers do washouts too. Flatbed dry van and stuff like that. They're gonna wash that trailer out in about an hour and a half, 2 hours from Savannah, Georgia. That's what we're gonna load the next one in. And this is a tight little area. I had to come down here and turn around in this parking lot with the trailer on. Glad I didn't get a truck wash on it yesterday. In this parking lot with the trailer, I had to back up and do a 90. The truck sitting right here when I came in. I had to back up in between these two trailers like I'm about to do now. So I could go back around and come in on the back side of that tank wash. And it's tight back there too. But we got it done. We got it dropped. I'm about to go find a truck stop. Get myself together. I haven't eaten nothing this morning. I slept in the plant. So get myself together. I think the truck stop is like 7 miles away somewhere. Loves. We'll do that, handle some business late. May go by Peterbilt and look into some things. I think there's a couple more gaskets that I need for that water seal job. And come back in this trailer and head up to Savannah. Maybe slight possible chance I can get loaded today if I get there in time, but that's a big if. Probably more not likely than likely. Appreciate that, man.
No doubt, man.
Appreciate that.
Nice to meet you, bro.
Oh yeah, same here, bro. All right.
Get the picture.
Yeah.
This is your bus team members. This is not time for early courtesy check. So we get Kayla, delayed insurance, and she's going to the center. Thank you.
And I have been all over Jacksonville, Florida today. I'm at Rush Peterbilt right now. I got my power steering filter as well as another O-ring I'm gonna need to fix that water pump. So now I got everything for when I get home to get this work done. Check my power steering. It was pretty low because I've been doing a lot of twisting and turning. Like I say, in that tank wash was real tight. The tank wash was real tight, so the leak is really like when you're using the power steering, it make it shoot out. So that I figured it was gonna be kind of low that time. So now we got to get back to this tank wash. They should be done with the trailer, and I can get on up to Savannah and load first thing in the morning. Hopefully they load me pretty quick, and it's on like a 7-hour ride back to Alabama. It's supposed to deliver Saturday, but if I can get it off tomorrow, which is Friday, that'll be perfect. So Let's hope for the best, and let's keep on trucking. All right, y'all, let's go get this shower parked up for the night right here in Savannah. Go grab a shower. I was trying to pay online on the app. I don't know what's going on with it. Hopefully it was wrong anyway, because it said like 10 people in line. So, gotta pay inside. Go get this shower, get laid down to get up for early morning. I already checked my miles. I got like 500 miles to my delivery. I'm running on recap, so I only got like, well, tomorrow I'll have like 13 hours on my clock. I got like 3 right now. But that's plenty of time to make it where I'm going. 500 miles is only 8 hours. So hopefully we can get loaded early in the morning, get down to where I'm going, and get offloaded and start making our way home. Get home early Saturday morning. Finally getting the shower. I got this at 7:01. You can't see that, but it is now 8:30, 8:39. Hour and a half wait for a shower, so they were definitely right about all those people being in line. But we're about to do this and get back in the truck, lay it down, get ready for the morning. I really gotta stop hoping and assuming that I'm gonna get loaded early or quick. I came here about an hour and a half early, and 3 hours later I'm still waiting. They just told me it'll be about another 30 minutes. So, just waiting to get loaded, doing some cleaning. I sat around for a long time. Now I'm just getting antsy, starting to clean. Did my windows and everything. I didn't record that part, but just kind of touching everything else up. Dusting, vacuuming, wiping down. I like to keep it clean, man, because I know there's been times where I go down the road and the sun might hit and you see your dashboard dusting, and that is annoying. It's aggravating. I took my towels off my doors and just cleaned it with it. It's time to take them out and wash them anyway. When I get home, we're going to take all the towels off the doors, and well, they're already off, but take those out. My comforters and sheets and everything, pillowcases, time to wash everything up. Like to keep it decent in here. I cannot stand when them guys going down the road with all that trash in the dashboard. They open the door, stuff falling out. And don't get me wrong, I done had stuff falling out when I open my door too, but that's the little stuff I have on the side of my seat. Might be a screwdriver or a flashlight, something like that. Not trash. Yeah, we just waiting to get loaded. Hopefully it'll be any minute now, because I'm still waiting as I do this voiceover. I left my microphone at home or in my truck somewhere. I don't know. I gotta find it when I get home. So that's why I can't do no talking while I'm driving and stuff like that. But it's all good though. Well, y'all, guess where I'm at? Unloading. What y'all thought? Duh. We truck, baby. We truck over here. Finally got my floor lights working. They had like a little shortage in a switch, I think. Switch right here. I don't even know if it's a short. I think one of the connections was just kind of loose. I couldn't find a shortage, but I just pushed on the connections and they started working. But yeah, so this load, they had instructions to give you the blue light special. They had instructions to contact, well, there was a contact on the BOL to schedule, let them know when you're gonna be here to unload tomorrow. I called him. He actually asked me, could I be here tonight? I'm like, well, yeah, that's what I wanted to do anyway. So he was like, yeah, let's do it tonight so everybody can have their Saturday. So he going home, and after I unload, guess what? I'm going home. But yeah, I'm gonna record a little bit outside, but like I said, I don't have my mic, so it's loud out there. I gotta get back out and wash this pressure because they have unregulated air, and I mean it's pumping. I mean, I hooked it up, and before I knew it was at 30 pounds. And you know, for all y'all tankers, y'all know 30 pounds is like the absolute max. Not absolute max, but that's where you really gotta watch your clothes. And I mean, I got the valve barely cracked open, so get out and show y'all that. But yeah, that's it. We unloaded. We getting light and about to get home. So let's go check this out. I think I heard about my pop-off valve crack open. Yeah, so I'm gonna let that pressure bleed down a little bit. Let it get back below 30. We blowing it off, we getting light. I think I'm moving too fast for this camera. I forgot to check because I think I clipped a tire in the road or something earlier. I mean, I know I clipped it. But everything good. Everything still look good, so we good. But yeah, it's just a waiting game from here. Y'all know the routine. Got it hooked up, got it blowing. I gotta monitor that air pretty good, but other than that, he said it takes about an hour to unload with some type of, I don't know, nasty looking white stuff, but it's real thin. So it shouldn't be too bad to unload. I mean, like, take too long. So he said an hour, probably, maybe a little less. And once he left, so once it's done, it's done. I can unhook and get up out of here. You go check his air again.
Okay, so I'm pretty much done unload. On this load, they stressing about not leaving any heel in the trailer. For those of y'all that don't know, heel is leftover product in the trailer. And so what I did was I closed my valve, allowing all the product from all the sidewalls and all that to come down and drain down to the bottom. Then we're gonna open it up, gonna brush it up a little bit more, open it up, and let it blow through. Gonna do that maybe 2 or 3 times. It's only take a few minutes. Also check my drain valve, my bleeder valve. I look on the customer side, the reason why they got so much air pressure coming out over here, they got 100 pounds of pressure coming off their side. These trailers only hold maybe 35. Well, I say 30 pounds, you want to kind of keep it there if you go to even that high. Some customers don't want their tanks up, so they might tell you 15 pounds. Because a guy was telling me in Kentucky, their tank blew up because the driver put too much pressure on it. But it was an old, unmaintained tank, so
All right, y'all, we done made it home. About to unhook and head to the house. As always, I thank y'all for liking, commenting, subscribing, all the support y'all been showing. Y'all be safe out there. We will see you on the next one.